Thank you, Eddie, for letting us know about Able Arts Works partnership with you and how it's evolved in the last 3 years. And now it's a slightly different title and maybe different partners. Let us know how it's going to be this year. We're looking forward to Saturday, April 4th at your branch. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, we decided to change or add art book because people get thrown off with the word zine. So we wanted to include that word art book just in case, like, so people don't kind of like brush it off and be like, well, I don't know what a zine is, so I'm not gonna go. So um, that's kind of like our little like agenda, like seeking in art book because it is also it can be art book and that's kind of like Able Arts does work with making art, and so do the other partners. So we have Able Arts participating. They're going to do a pop-up zine library. They might do a workshop depending if I can get another person to do it. Um, and then we also have MoCA, the Museum of Modern Art. They're going to do a craft. Um, about communal maps. So that's kind of like based off one of their exhibits right now. So they're going to do a craft around that. And then we also have Ruckus Roots partnering with us. They're going to do a workshop as well. Um, and
Great.
Ruckus Roots works with nature and they incorporate art and nature. Um, they're going to do this. They're going to do a pretty cool like participatory art exhibit that's going to be happening throughout the program. So they're going to make like frames and all the frames are going to be connected as like one giant art piece. So it's going to be interactive and it'll be like evolving throughout the program. And then we also have Street Poets, which is a local organization around here that works with youth and they do spoken word, poetry, and rap. So they're doing a workshop too. Greetings from South Central is going to booth up too. Um, and so, yeah, this workshop or this scene is going to be very workshop focused. So it's going to be like a full itinerary of like workshops throughout the event. Starts from 1:30 to 4:30. And then I actually have a teen meeting today with my teen council. We're going to meet every Mondays up until the event. And so they're going to be working on a craft, um, kind of like, if people miss the workshops, will still be crafting ideas. Um, or there'll still be like activities they can do. So they're going to work on like a button making activity and also like um, impromptu zine making activity too. So we'll have two crafts going on to just in case like people want to continue making things. Um, so yeah, this is the third time we're doing it. Um, it doesn't get easier. It seems like it's just like um it's always like just a lot of stress making planning big events, but it's always so rewarding and the teens like it because they work with the little ones. This will be the first time where like we're having the teens kind of like there as volunteers, but also being a part of the event. So they're gonna kind of like I asked them if they wanted to lead a workshop and they got scared. They're like, no, like the idea of them like being in front of a crowd is like, well, maybe not yet, but maybe one day. That's kind of my hope. And I think that's like the hope for any teen librarian is like for the teens to kind of like spearhead a workshop or something like that, but they just want to kind of like be on the back burner, helping the kids, like helping them with like doing the crafting, kind of like one-on-one style. So, like, okay, yeah, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. So that's what we'll be working on today and like every Monday. Um, but yeah, I'm really excited. Planning some outreach for some schools this month. Uh, and yeah, that's if you have anyone has any questions. Oh yeah, we also have two featured zine makers. that are local. Suemi Guerra, which did a workshop for the Zine Fest last year. But now she's going to be a featured zine maker. So they'll be making zines. And then um, Brian Young, who is also local from Jefferson, he's going to be making a zine for us, and we're going to be distributing them for free. So they'll be boothing up as well. So yeah, it's going to be a packed one. So if anyone has any questions, please let me know. Yeah, I'm curious.
Oh, was that Suemi of the zine Suicidal Goldfish?
Yes, exactly.
Oh, great. That was our very first Able Arts work, and Baldwin Hills Zine Fest was back as the first collaboration with Able Arts Work and LAPL. And Suemi was a featured zine maker local to the Baldwin Hills, Jefferson Park area, and did really cool stuff. Yeah, so it's nice that Suemi's still involved with Able
Yeah.
Arts and LA Public Library and zine workshops in the community.
Yeah, shouts out to Emmy.
And I put a link in the chat to the Suicidal Goldfish number 6. It's a large series, and so we have a lot of them. If you click on the author, there's yeah, one, two, three, four, five, six, and there's I think one that's all of them together. Oh, Amanda had a zine of
Sick.
theirs a long time ago with the mix CD. Me too. I
Wow.
still have the mix CD actually, and well, there's probably more than one mix CD, so I don't know if we had the same mix CD, but the one I had I think beach fossils on it, and I think the song was Fall Right In, and I still play that on my CD player. So I want to try to go to that if I don't work that day, or even if I work that day, I could take like an hour and come to hopefully the Zine Fest on Saturday, April 4th. Although, yeah, and I have to stop saying Zine Fest. It's Art, Book, and Zine Fair. Okay.
That's okay. Yeah. People say Zine, which is great. I love when people say Zine or like, you know, doesn't matter how you pronounce it or, um, and yeah, like Amanda, I saw that you posted that, your the one, I love when the zine comes with a CD or like extra stuff. That's always great.
And I see it says here that Able Arts Work will present a zine library. So they're going to bring their traveling zine library that they have from Long Beach and all their zine workshops. What about at Jefferson Park Ranch? Is there a local, like, browsable zine library?
It
This is your
is
third one.
browsable. It is browsable, but it's not in the catalog yet. It's like we have like a here, let me show it to you. Uh, we have like a binder, and it's like this is like all the all the zines that teens have made for Jefferson um are here, so they can check this out. Um, and they can just pull it out from this basically.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
some are like already booklets. Um, and so this is like a whole stack of pages. Uh, so all the well, we'll have this in display too, but I have this eventually I'm going to turn this into like something they can check out or maybe reference. I haven't decided yet, but I'm still collecting zines. Um, eventually, yeah, it just I've been like kind of like putting that on the back burner for years, but eventually, before I leave this earth, I will definitely like have something where it's like people can either check it out at the library as reference or be able to circulate it. I haven't decided yet.
Well, if you need any help, we would love to help. Renee and I do the ones here at Van Nuys Branch Library. And in
Oh,
the last
cool.
year and a half, we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds now. I think almost 600. circulating at Van Nuys branch
Oh,
in
that's
the young
great.
adult area, and we made space between the graphic novels and the manga. We cleared shelves and got Demco racks to put them in, and we put them A through Z. We do a small section and a regular section so that the small zines don't get mixed in with the regular zines.
Mm,
So as long as you have like one other staff member on board, it doesn't take that long to get them all processed and circulating and in the catalog. And I think a lot of the ones in your binder are already in the catalog. So you would just have to
it might be,
connect it.
yeah.
Because whenever I go to your Zine Fest, I get the zines and I put them in the catalog.
Oh, wow. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's great. So it'll just be like kind of plug and play. So
Mm-hmm.
I know. Yeah, that's what I need to be more organized and like actually like put them into the collection. Right now they're kind of just like it's too underground. It's too like it's too hard for for people to circulate them yet, but eventually, yeah, I will. I'll have a zine library here at Jefferson.
That'd be great. And I know Able Arts Work did a collaboration. Was it last year or the year before? It was the year before actually. So 2 years ago at Hyde Park.
That's right. Yeah.
And
They
now they have
always
a circulating zine collection because they have the one from Baldwin Hills. So the Baldwin Hills zine collection, which I started, was transferred to Hyde Park branch.
That's fantastic.
And
Siva,
so,
thank you for having me.
no, and you're gonna go to your teen council soon. I want to know. So, did your teens already know about zines, or they had no idea?
They're like still unsure. That's what like our first meetings today about like the actual zine um festival. They were like, wait, like how come we don't know about zines? It's like I know, right? It's like so they still don't kind of wrap their head around it. So that's what I'm gonna talk about today. Introducing them to zines and like if they can make it, which I hope they will for the event, I think by then they'll have a more thorough understanding of zine culture. So, um, yeah, it's like a new batch of teens that I have. So they're all the other zine stuff I've had in the past, like those teens are finished their hours long time ago. So this is a new gen of teens that'll get introduced to zine making, which is pretty cool.
Oh, great. Yeah, when I have to explain it to someone at any age and they've never heard about it in their life, I just say like mini comics. I was like, remember Comic-Con and you go to Comic-Con and people have comics. Maybe they're more mainstream like Spider-Man and but then there's the beginner comics. They're just doodles and you can make one and to me that's a zine, like independent comics or do it yourself stories, illustrations and
Oh yeah, I read recently that the word fanzine was kind of like the beginning of like that's like the forefather of zines, and fanzines came from the science fiction community where like all these fans of science fiction, writers, fans would come up with these like they call them fanzines. Um and then that's how like this like whole like uh alternative media aspect of self-publication came about. Um, I just wanted to share that. So I learned that recently.
and they still use the term fanzine in Mexico, so they don't even really say zine. They just say like they have fanzines for sale and they have like a fanzine fest. So when I've been there, and they do have an international zine conference coming up, so there will be zine makers from Mexico. That's going to be November 7th and 8th. I'm helping plan that, so hopefully everyone
Wow.
can come. And we had it last year, and I helped with that last year. Just with the outreach. So I'm always gonna promote it. It's free and it's online and it's international. So if everyone wants to come November 7th and 8th. And April 4th, I'm going to try to go to your, if I'm not working that day for sure. And if I am, I'll try to go for an hour. Or maybe I can leave early and end my day there. Oh, because 4:30. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, you've been to like every single one I've
Yeah.
had here. So yeah,
And I
and
went
it's
to the
always
Hyde Park
a
one too. I went to the Hyde Park
nice.
one too.
Yeah, you always say the same thing. Like, I'm gonna try to make it, but you always end up showing up. So
Thank you. Well, it's like a blast from the past with the first one being at Baldwin Hills and James is great to work with, Able Arts Work in Long
oh
Beach.
yeah. Yeah, we make a great team and shout out James. Like he's so chill. He's so like easy to work with and he has so much experience doing big events. That's for him, he's very zen about it. And so that's like what I need. I'm like, because I'm just like kind of like frazzled all the time and like he really calms me down. Every time I have a meeting with him, I'm like, okay, I know what to do.
Yeah, and I love the zine making kits that he gives out. Like I think they come with bone folders, and those are
Yes.
really unique. Like you don't see those like at Target or they're not like everywhere to buy bone folders to help you fold paper. So I think that's really cool.
Yeah, and this year we're gonna have more zine making kits. Um, Last year we had like around 20 to give away. And so we're even this year we're planning on giving away even more. So there won't be like yeah, it just has it happened that way where like they just have like a bigger budget for giveaways. So that'll be cool. More people will be able to take home their own zine kit this year.
Yeah, I know one year when I went there, they had a neighborhood event at the same time. Do you know that there'll be a neighborhood event? Like I remember there was like a park opening or marathon or
Yes,
celebration.
it was Juneteenth 2 years
Oh, okay.
ago. And this year um we tried to work with the city, what's like what is the word? City council? City District Council 10, which is our local one.
Oh, okay.
And there's a bunch of red tape. Basically I got told no, like you need to and you, the library can ask the city council to like do events. So, so yeah, that was tough. I had because James had that idea, and I was like, okay, well, let me bring it up to my supervisor, and basically, I gotta know. Um, it's just like if they happen to do an event and it happens to be at the same time, then that's like the only way that would happen. But the library can't, which is weird because I thought like, oh, the city, it makes sense, but yeah, it's like a lot of bureaucratic red shape with that. Just interesting.
Yeah, we recently had for February for Valentine's, our council District 6 person, Emilda Padilla, came to do Love of Literacy in our community room for tweens and teens. And that was the second year in a row. And the first year was last year, and I was here, and they wanted to do a craft. So I said, let's make a zine. Let's do like a 8-fold mini zine. And actually, they loved it so much. They did it again this year, and they did it to the whole East Valley. Like they went to Panorama and they went to Sun Valley, and they made a zine making station. So now Amilda, like council member Amilda from Council District 6, loves making zines. Like every year, like we're gonna make a zine. And all the people in their office says they have a zine in their desk from last year, and they're like, I'm gonna make one again this year. So that's funny. Like they might love zines if you let your council person know.
Yes, yeah. We did invite one of the staff members um last year and they came and so we're gonna invite them again. So yeah, I hope they get inspired too, because that sounds amazing. They sound really um supportive. So I'm glad to hear that. Shout
Yeah,
out
they
Council
say,
District 6.
yeah, they also say Zine, and I don't correct them. I'm just like, oh yeah, let's make it, let's make it. So, yeah, I love that we can spread the word of creativity and libraries, and so hopefully I make it, and hopefully your teens are excited, and hope you have a good teen council, and
Thank you.
Do you have a lot of teens or like a big group or
It ranges from like 6 to 10
that's good.
teens.
That's a lot.
Yeah, they're just picky. They're like, what are we gonna do? Like they wanna know what they're gonna do like the weekend before. And then they decide if they want to show up or not. They're busy, so I get it.
Oh
But
yeah,
I'm
everyone's so busy.
but they usually like events, like big events where they can work with the little kids. They like that because that's like they're just little overachievers. They just want to like put something on their resume. Like I help help kids with crafting during an event, at the library. So I expect the teens to show up this month during our teen councils.
That's awesome. Yeah, especially because it's spring, close to graduation, so maybe more need hours before graduating.
Yeah, because we had like a Halloween event in the fall, and the teens loved um, preparing for that because that was like an event for families. But the teens were there kind of like to help the kids making the crafts. So I was inspired by that, kind of like working with children's and the young adult together on an event. So I was inspired by that. So I kind of like want to do that for the Zine Fest too. Like um, definitely pushing more for like all ages this year. So that's why I wanted to include again the art book fest. So like to get families to like, you know, um, recognize, okay, it's just art making. Okay, cool. I can bring my kids to that. Um, and the teens will kind of be there like getting community service hours. That's how I'm kind of like, that's how it's going to be a little different this year. Instead of like getting teens to come to the zine, I'm gonna have the teens like volunteer during the event.
And the Museum of Contemporary Art, they were there last year or the last time you had it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they did it, and they did like a kaleidoscope glasses activity, and that was really cool. And so yeah, they're we invited them again, and they really loved. They had a lot of fun last year, so they're like, yes, we're definitely gonna do it again. So I'm really they come in and they give free memberships for families. So there's a lot of giveaways that like, it's already free, but um they make it like special. So like your whole family can just like become a member basically um for the year, which is really cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna try to come to that. And then greetings from South Central. They were at the Baldwin Hills Zine Fest when we did it a long time ago. Oh, and so was John Dishwasher. Shout out to John Dishwasher who's on the call and I
What's up,
think
John?
supports the libraries and the Zine Fests every time since the day one. Hopefully
Yeah.
we can make it.
Well, that's it for me. I'm gonna go prepare now for my program, but thank you for having me again, Ziba, and I'll keep sharing. There's gonna be a new flyer that PR is working on, so that'll be out shortly. And so once that happens, you'll definitely hear from me more and bump for more. I'll like spam you guys more flyers, but
Oh, good. Yeah, I promoted the one that I saw and
oh
tagged
yeah,
Able Arts.
that's what we have for now. So yeah, that's great.
Awesome. Okay, have a good teen council and let them know we all love zines.
Okay,
Okay,
well, thank you.
you're welcome. Bye. And then everyone else here.